Joining us in the studio is co-convener Reform Police Rally, Mr. Sonyalu Juwon. Thank you so much for coming on the program. Yeah. Now, you were at that rally. Would you say that your voice has been heard? Do you feel like your voice has been heard and that justice will prevail?
Yeah, to be clear first, I was there in representation of the Take It Back movement, and I happen to be the national coordinator of the Take It Back campus unit. So, and with what we've seen so far anyway, we may say our voices has been heard, because before even this protest, the president has been reacting to it, but reaction is not really what we want. We have demands without which we are not going to abandon the streets. You know, already our members across the country had put up dates for actions. For instance, in Osun State tomorrow, there are going to be actions on these same demands, and our demands really are not more than 3. Several other parents are going to organize several other actions to demand justice for what has been done here today. And if you will permit me, I will try to analyze our major demands. So our cardinal demands on this, upon which we embarked on this protest, are not more than 3. Now, that's number 1, the demand to end SARS. Number 2, the demand to get justice for Kolade and family. And number 3 is the demand to reform the police force. And if you will permit me, I will give a very short explanation as to why and the details of each of these demands. Now, first, on the question of ending SARS. You know, personally, I don't like to refer SARS as Special Anti-Robbery Squad. They've abandoned that prestige and taken up a new different name that I like to call Special Armed Robbery Squad. And I'll explain why I said, you can quote me. Why did I say that? For instance, when you go out, leave your home at night, these days you don't have to be attacked by armed robbers anymore. The armed robbers don't attack you. The thugs are not the ones who harass or humiliate you. You get, even the kidnappers are not the one who abducts you these days.
Okay, so before you carry on, I do understand, the pain, and I do understand what this is all about. But I think you'd be going, too far to say that.
No, I'm just making an honest, because
let's go to the main point. Yeah, I'm going to the main point.
I'm going to the main point of the reason we are demanding the need to end SARS. There are a lot of Kolades that have been killed and murdered in cold blood, and you and I are very well aware of most of these things. So, it is because of all of this premise that all the atrocities that the SARS had been used to commit in time past is the reason we are maintaining that the establishment of SARS has lost its essence and should be scrapped by the government. And I think the federal government even admitted it through Professor Yemi Osinbajo before the election, where they supposedly told us that they had banned SARS, only for us to see them back on the street. So number 2 demand is our demand to reform the police force as a whole. I told you we're having 3 demands. Now, on the question of the need to reform police force, when you cook your finely cooked jollof rice in your house and the one you eat at under bridge, the difference is the process. You cannot separate the process of something from the product you are going to get. Go back to the police college. China still did the documentary in 2012. If you look at the police college as it is an embarrassing eyesore to the most populous black nation in the world. So if you coming down there, look at our respective police station. The best sophisticated technology you can find there is paper and biro. And these are some of the things that have reduced their method of work into mere guesswork. But beyond that, to look at their condition of work. The condition of work is so precarious. For instance, police are not well paid. So a police who is not well paid definitely will go and shoot someone because of 200 naira. And hence, you have the police brutality that we have all around. For instance, a lot of people have been victims of police brutality, especially, in fact, complicit in this particular part of Lagos is the Jogi Police Division and the Gono Police Division. They just come out there to harass and extort citizens.
I think that's an allegation that you really can't back up.
I can back because I'm a direct victim, actually. I'm a direct victim. Number 3 is the demand to get justice for Kolade and his family. And, we must be clear about what we mean by getting justice for Kolade and family, so that the government won't assume for us. Number one is that there is no way you could, there's no way you can whatsoever compensation you want to give the family, you get it. It is not equal to the life that has been lost. So, but nevertheless, the government should be responsible to fully take responsibility and compensate the losses, the loss beared by the family. And
of course, all the families who have suffered. Who have suffered. Thank you so much, Mr. Sonyalu Juwon. Thank you so much for coming on News Across Nigeria today.